Fibonacci is very broad, but we will stick to just two types of Fibonacci, which are 1. Fibonacci retracement, and 2. Fibonacci extension. I want to explain the principles of the Fibonacci. If you remember your maths, you will remember that the Fibonacci ratio series are 0.1.1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, 55, 89, 144, and so on, where you will add the previous and current number to get the next number. So the ratio is obtained by picking two numbers in the series and getting their ratios. The ratio of the higher number after the first few numbers in this series gives you 0.68 when you start counting from 34 downwards. If you measure the ratio between alternate numbers like 34 and 89, the ratio gives you 0.382. How am I getting these ratios, you ask? 34 divided by 55 will give you 0.688. 34 divided by 89 gives you 0.382. 34 divided by 144 gives you 0.236, and so on. Just cram this if you didn't do maths in your high school. Don't force yourself to understand the concept. I just want to be detailed about the Fibonacci explanation. All you need to know is that your Fibonacci retracement levels are 0.236, 0.382, 0.618, and 0.764. Note these levels down. These levels were obtained from the Fibonacci series. Also, your Fibonacci extension levels are 0, 0.382, 0.6118, 1,000, 1,382, 1,618. Note these levels down too. I am sure you are wondering why these levels are important. Well, Fibonacci is used to know when a trade will have retracements and extensions. When you are trading, you will need to know whether your trade is likely to have a retracement or an extension before you enter the market. What do I mean by retracement and extension, you ask? Let me show you on the TradingView website.
So if you look at this trading view, this is where our Fibonacci retracement tool is. If you click this, you see different Fibonacci tools, Fibonacci extension, Fib time zone, and all of that. But we'll just be dealing with our Fibonacci retracement tool for now. So this is your Fibonacci tool. And like I said, look at this level here. This is 0.263, the level I was talking about. This is 0.382, another retracement level I was talking about. So these levels are called retracement levels. They are levels in which if the price is moving up and it decides to take a turn in the chart, these are levels that the market is most likely going to retrace at. So these levels are gotten mathematically and they apply to almost everything in nature. They apply to almost everything in nature, and it even applies to the Forex market. So these are levels that the chart is most likely going to get retraced at. So if you want to draw your Fibonacci retracement, you go to your tools panel, and from our tools panel, this is our Fibonacci retracement. There are different other Fibonacci strategies. There's Fib time zone and the likes. As you can see on your chart, this is 0.236. This is the level we're talking about. This is a retracement level. 0.382, 0.618, 0.786, and 1. Anything after these are extension levels: 1.618, 2.618, 3.6. So these ones are extension levels, while these here are retracement levels. So if you draw them properly on your chart, you'll be able to spot a possible retracement and place a trade towards that retracement. We will look at how to do all of that later as we move in this course.
On your Fibonacci, these numbers 0, 23.6, 38.2, 61.8, 100. These numbers are retracement levels. Go and check where you noted your retracement levels. Remember, I told you that your levels are 0.236, 0.382, 0.618, and so on. I am sure you are wondering why these retracement levels in this image above aren't the same. Relax, they are the same. 23.6 was gotten by multiplying 0.236 by 100. 38.2 was gotten by multiplying 0.382 by 100. And so on. Retracement is the short-term reversal of a trend. Extension is the continuation of the trend after that short-term reversal. So, what should we consider when using Fibonacci retracement? Whenever you want to use your Fibonacci retracement levels, 1. You need to consider the trend. 2. After knowing your trend, 3. You need to draw your level from the beginning of the trend to the end of the trend. After doing these, just chill and wait for your trade to hit these Fibonacci levels. Then you will buy or sell, depending on the trend. Let us see what I mean on the TradingView website.
Like I said, when you are drawing your Fibonacci retracement levels, you are supposed to draw it from the beginning of a trend to the end of the trend. So we'll pick our Fibonacci tool and draw this from the beginning of a trend to the end of a trend. Note that you must always draw it from the beginning to the end. If it is a downtrend, you would, let's delete this. If it is a downtrend, you start from the beginning of the downtrend to the end of the downtrend. In this case, this is our end of our own downtrend. And what we're supposed to be expecting next is that when the price eventually reverses and moves up, because the price doesn't just keep moving in one direction, it usually retraces. So when it gets to this level, it is expected to bounce on this level and continue moving in the trend direction.
What are Fibonacci retracement levels? Fibonacci retracement levels are just horizontal lines that indicate possible support and resistance levels where price could potentially reverse direction. How to use Fibonacci retracement strategy: buy on a retracement at Fibonacci support level when the market is trending. Upsell on a retracement at Fibonacci resistance level when the market is trending down. Don't be confused. I will explain everything on TradingView. That 61.8 level is called the golden ratio. There is a law that says that no price movement can pass that ratio unless the trend has made an official reversal. Things to note on the Fibonacci: 1. Make sure you watch out for a sharp movement first of all. 2. Place your 0 mark at the end of the sharp movement and place your 100 at the beginning of the sharp movement. 3. Make sure you are using a large time frame. Never ever in your life should you use a short time frame with Fibonacci. 4. Watch out for Fibonacci retracement levels because the price always retraces around these points. 5. The best thing to do is to wait and see if the price will reach the 61.8 level, because when it gets to this point, it is very sure that it will go back up. 6. If it breaks the 61.8 level and gets to the 100 level, wait and see if it breaks the 100 level. 7. If the price breaks the 100 level, this means that you should sell because the trend has officially reversed.
Show you how to draw your Fibonacci on your TradingView. So this is a sharp movement. So the first thing to do is to spot your sharp movement. The second thing to do is to draw from your beginning of the sharp movement to the end of the sharp movement. So the levels that I was talking about is 0.236, 0.382, 0.5, 0.618. So these are retracement levels. And after the sharp movement, we expected that the price would just have a short reversal. And as you can see, this is a short reversal. It reversed and it got to the 38.2 level and it retraced and it bounced on this level and continued moving down in your downtrend. So, like I said, when you see a sharp movement, you draw from the beginning of that sharp movement to the end of the sharp movement. It is a sharp movement we're looking for when we are dealing with Fibonacci retracement levels. Don't just look for any uptrend or any downtrend and just draw your Fibonacci. You're supposed to draw on very sharp movements. As you can see, this is another sharp movement, and when it got here, it bounced. So it retraced. In this case, it retraced on the 50. Let's shift out. It retraced on the 0.5 level. This 0.5 level is just a level that divides the 0.618 level and the 0.382 level into two equal parts. So this, we can also consider this as a retracement level. But you see this zone right here. Let me mark out this zone here. You see this zone right here. I call this zone in your Fibonacci. Let me draw that properly. I call this zone in your Fibonacci, I call it the retracement zone. That is from your 0.236 to your 0.618. Once your price enters this level, this area, once your price enters this area, it is sure to retrace as long as it comes after a sharp movement like this, especially on a larger time frame. So if you are looking forward to trade your retracement, let's say the trend has already started moving down and you want to catch a movement, you can just place your trade in between around this zone right here. So Fibonacci retracements always occurs at sharp movements. So let's look at another sharp movement. This is another sharp movement right here, and let's look at the retracement on this sharp movement. The retracement on this sharp movement retraced around the 61 point, that is your 61.8 level or your 0.618 level. So it retraced around this level or that area and it continued going down. Let's not just do this for the downtrend. Let's also do it for uptrends. As for this is a sharp upward movement, or let's just choose this as a sharp upward movement. When it got to this level, it began to retrace, and as you can see, it didn't pass your 0.618 level. When the market started moving down, it didn't pass your 0.618 level. So let's look at a buy sharp movement. So this is a sharp movement for a buy, and let's see how the Fibonacci retracement worked in this case. So let's do a back testing of the Fibonacci strategy. So what we are seeing right here is a sharp up movement, and as you can see, this is a retracement. This is a retracement. So let's take out our Fibonacci tool to see if this actually respected our 61.8 level. So from the beginning to the end of the sharp movement, and as you can see, it respected our 0.618 level. This is why we call this 0.618 level the golden ratio. We expect that in every retracement, the price is not supposed to break that level, and if at all the price breaks that level, then we can consider that as an official reversal. So you can keep testing your Fibonacci tool in different parts of your charts. Just look for any sharp movement and check out your Fibonacci tool.
Here is an exercise for you. I will need you to draw your Fibonacci following the rules and send them to me on Telegram. Click the link in the description below to join our Telegram trading channel now.